You have a fantastic aim, but you are unable to act because you are overcome with fear. Have you ever experienced this? Good for you if that sounds familiar. You're not only in excellent company, but you're probably headed in the correct direction. How do you move forward when you're afraid? Instead of battling your fear, define it. Chosen whether it is worthwhile. Take things gradually. Learn to tolerate the adrenaline. Learn to recognize your mental obstacles and your body's messages. Journal. Practice. We frequently hear about people having a dread of something and nonetheless acting on it. Here are some ideas to help you do that. Instead of battling your fear, define it. For instance, you might get 10 different responses if you ask 10 people who are shy about public speaking what they are frightened of. One might worry that the crowd will mock her. Another person could worry that he won't remember what to say. Yet another person might feel unqualified. Yet every one of these individuals can claim to be frightened of public speaking. These scenarios might be approached very differently by a speaking coach. An appropriate and healthy emotion is fear. It won't help to tell yourself not to be afraid. To effectively control your fear, be specific about it. Consider the value of it. The answer is probably yes, but be specific about your why. Your main defense, the click-down exercise, is the best approach to discover your why. Do you know why you want? After getting your response, consider why you desire it. The question normally goes through 5 rounds, but keep going until you sense a significant change. Until the realization leaves you breathless, chilled, or both. When you have, you will have discovered your why. When it comes time to act, remember your why at all times. Maintaining a mental image of your why as you prepare to take a risk will help you find your center and direct your energy in the right directions, one action at a time. Being overpowered gives rise to numerous fears. Driving from New York to Los Angeles could seem like a daunting endeavor if someone asked you to do it. Few people would just start heading west. It's more likely that you'd open your preferred map app and find the route. You would probably plan your stops from there. Then you would pack your things, put gas in the tank, and leave. For each action task, the same holds true. The overwhelming feeling will be much reduced by breaking it down into manageable steps. Although traditional pen and paper still works great for this, mind mapping apps are incredibly beneficial. The secret is to put the plan in front of you and get it out of your head. An acquired taste, adrenaline. If you are so terrified of achieving your big goal that you can't even envision doing it, consider confronting your anxieties in other areas of your life. It will be simpler to move past the discomfort of facing fear and act as you get more accustomed to it. Recognize your unique tale. Are you seen as dependable and predictable? How does that prevent you from escaping your present anxieties? Reframe your identity as a doer. The emotional gap between desire and action will be shortened by this straightforward change in self-perception. Become conscious of your obstacles. Everybody has a go-to-defense strategy for protecting themselves from threatening circumstances. You can rewrite your personal narrative by becoming aware of yours. There are several common ones, including "I'm too busy," "I'm not qualified," "I don't really need it," "I'm too elderly," and "I need more information." Examine the messages you are giving yourself and eliminate any that aren't helpful. Listen to your body. This is particularly true if you are in a terrifying scenario when you need to act. Here, deep breathing can be helpful. In the event that the action you must perform involves movement, it will not only relax you but also energize your body. Observe any areas of your body that tend to hold stress or anxiety. This kind of tension is frequently held in the shoulders, chest, hips, and back of people. Try to recognize the tension and release it. If that's not possible, you can attempt some focused yoga poses or seek the assistance of a licensed massage therapist. To achieve your goals, keep a journal. Wait, don't just skim this section. Have you ever questioned why keeping a journal is so successful? You think more slowly when you journal because you can now envision your goal as a series of small steps rather than a giant leap. Fear is effectively reduced. The reticular activating system, which is activated when you write down your goals, will help you find opportunities in the haze of your day and bring them to the fore of your attention so that you may act on them. Recognize when you are acting. Any accomplishment is worthy of praise. Practice imagining your strategy, step by step, from the start to the finish, to the triumphant ending. Top athletes frequently utilize this imagery, although it does require work. Include all of your senses. Don't forget. What scent does it have? Feeling warm or cold? Take a deep breath to relax if you feel tense, and then restart if necessary. This method can be applied numerous times per day whenever you have some free mental energy. Keep in mind that you are braver and stronger than you realize. Tell us in the comments area below about a time you overcame fear and took initiative. Please spread the word about this video on social media if you have any friends who could use it.